The easiest way to order decimals is just to put yourself a few columns down the page, and hopefully I'm going to try and get enough columns. I always end up with not enough, so if I put some extra ones in, that should suffice. And just literally put the numbers in, so 14.828, and make sure the decimal points are lined up. So 8.60 is going to be like this, and I'm going to put an extra 0 in to make them all the same length. It doesn't change the number at all. So 14.86, I'm going to put 0 in there. 14.820, and then 14.7. Now we're starting with the smallest. I'm looking for the smallest one first. Well, the smallest one's leaping out because if I just look at this column, there's only one number that has a 0 there, all the rest of them have 1. So the 8.60, and I have to put the 0 because that's how it's said in the question, is definitely the smallest. So we can cross that out. That's definitely the smallest. All the other ones are tied. They're all 1 in that column. So we move over to the left, the next column, the next one to the right. So 4, 4, 4, 4, they're all tied. So I keep moving along. Okay, there's a clear loser in this one. There's a clear one that's the smallest in this one. The bottom one, 14.7. So that's definitely the next smallest. So I can cross that one out. All the other 3 have tied because they're all 8. So I move on to the next column. Now, looking at this, there's 2 2s and a 6. Now that 6 is definitely the biggest number. So I could fill that in as the biggest number. And we've just got to work out what the smaller of these remaining 2 are. Well, let's move on a column. And you can see here that 14.82 is the smallest or smaller of the 2. And so that leaves the 14.828 in that position. Now always just double check the 5 numbers you've listed are the same as in the question. That's the same. 18.60, that's the same. 14.86, that's the same. 14.82 is the same, and 14.7 is the same. You sometimes lose a mark if you haven't written exactly the same number. Same goes for when there's fractions and decimals. You've got to write down the number that it showed in the question.